MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM is excited to bring you 2016 Colorado High School football. Tonight's game features the Resurrection Christian Cougars and your Moffat County Bulldogs. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Moffat County Proud businesses: Craig Family Dental, McDonald's, I'm loving it, GCR Tires and Service, Hampton Inn and Suites, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Cook Chevrolet, Ford, Subaru, Mountain Air Spray, Rocky Mountain Machinery, your Kubota dealer, machines that move mountains, Bank of Colorado, there's only one, Severson Supply and Rental, 3B Enterprises, sand, gravel, and rock products, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, DNP, Duran and Pierce Contractors, F Associates Professional Land Surveyors. The Colorado High School Activities Association would like you to know the schools taking part in today's event are part of the nearly 352 members of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As member schools, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic athletics and activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, sporting behavior, and citizenship. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group and enforce them as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids. We are the Colorado High School Activities Association. Athletics is an important part of the Moffat County and Resurrection Christian School educational programs. Participation in athletics should be a part of the education of as many students as is practical and possible. Competition and cooperation are both components of the American way of life. You're watching Moffat County Bulldog football on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.com.
Yeah, it's
Bulldogs versus Resurrection Christian. The Cougars are 3-0, ranked 4th in Colorado right now, 2A football. They got a good team and they got a high passing attack, man. They throw the ball, they're going to air it out. And so Moffat County has this work cut out for us. One of the things we talked about is pass defense is one of our keys to the game, Shane.
Again, how about that kid right away? One of our favorites, Bubba Ivers, is in the room with us. Shyler America's in there. And we'll get up here. Keys to the game. First one, you say, let the line of scrimmage, Kip?
Yeah, definitely. You want to go, you got to own the line of scrimmage. Offense, we got to keep the ball. We got to get first downs, eat up the clock, keep that high-powered offense off the field. If you do that, good things could happen for the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We have got to make sure that as far as the way we play tonight, it is a cold night. It isn't even October yet, Kip, and we have snow up in the high country. So let's get 4-5 yards in a cloud of dust. Let's get first downs, and let's keep the ball, keep that time of possession on our side.
Yeah, pass defense, control the line of scrimmage, and time of possession. If we do those three things, it's going to be a good night for the Bulldogs, but that's what they got to do if they want to hang in there. Had a tough week last week. We battled through some injuries. We'll see how it goes tonight. Thanks for being with us. This is MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.com. It's going to be exciting. It's Military Appreciation Night, Shane. Going to be all of any active armed forces or any veterans going to be honored at halftime. So pretty cool. Thank you for all we do, and God bless America.
Right on. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and put you live onto the field. You can watch them getting ready to play. We're going to go into our stuff now from Moffat County Proud. That'll be tomorrow night, we believe, or tomorrow afternoon. It'll be ready to watch on Facebook and at our site. So thank you for tuning in here. Let us know if you enjoy this and you want to see more of it. I'll switch you now to the field. MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join our high school band as they play the national anthem.
It's Resurrection Christian. The Cougars 3-0, ranked 4th in 2A. About ready to kick off to your Bulldogs. They're 1-2 on the year. Back deep for the Bulldogs, Cale Scranton and Mickey Klimper.
Tell you what, this is going to be a challenge tonight, Kip. As we said in our pregame, it is a cold, nippy night, a great night for hitting. Let's see what our Bulldogs bring to the table against this powerful team.
Huge kickoff. Goes sailing through the back of the end zone, and the Bulldogs will take over at the 20. Bulldogs going to start in their double wing. Hildebrandt under center. At running back, Elias Perulis back after a couple weeks out in a knee injury. Hafey and Smersina at the backs. Goes to Smersina. He's got some room, breaks up the middle. Good first play for the Bulldogs. The pickup of about 6.
Great job, Smersina running right to left or left to right, however you're looking at it. A positive gain on first down. That is huge tonight that we gain positive yards on first down. Every single first down, Kip.
Yeah, that is exactly what the Bulldogs need to keep doing. If they can do that, we said time of possession, we said control the line of scrimmage. That's what they got to keep doing.
Second down, and we'll call it 5, a long 4 here for the Moffat County Bulldogs.
And Hildebrandt looked like he was going to give, but he keeps it on the option, and he is immediately wrapped up, and he's going to lose a couple on the play.
Well, right there, you had the defensive lineman for Resurrection Christian, or it might have been even the linebacker. He was in there, immediately almost takes that ball on the exchange. Keenan Hildebrandt did a great job just to hold on to the ball. Smart play there.
Torrin Hume, Jared Baker, Colby Beckett, Frankie Masterson, and Zane Shipman. That's your front 5 for the Bulldogs. Got Montoya on one end, and you got Klimper on the other end. Timeout, Bulldogs are going to spread it out. Montoya wide to the far side. Klimper tight end to the near side. Split backfield. This is what they worked on this week. Little veer offense. Huge rush. And just tries to get rid of it as he gets crushed. And even if it would have been caught, probably not going to gain anything out of that. But immediate pressure on that, and the Bulldogs are going to have to punt.
That seepage we talked about, Kip, was instantly there. We didn't even have time to set our feet. Tried to throw it over there to our running back, and we're lucky that was just a forward pass and falls harmlessly to the ground. You hear the good coaching staff over there saying, ball, 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 get on the ball, because you never know. And we've talked about that.
Absolutely, and that's one of those plays that you just got to, you know what, just eat it. Because usually that second back going out like that is just going to block for you. And that's when you just eat it and take your losses when you have that much pressure. Hildebrandt back to punt. He's done a great job this year. 2 deep receivers for the Cougars. Almost blocked. Gets it away. Fair catch. Or no, not a fair catch. Thought he had a fair catch. Good thing it wasn't, or it would have been a 15-yarder.
Yeah, good coverage by the Bulldogs. They're there to make basically a minus 2-yard return.
My kid's going to get on me. That was my kid making the tackle. Caden Hafey down making the tackle, and I'm saying he fair caught it, but he didn't. So he's going to let me know.
Hey, just tell him, say, you're on the field. You know what's going on. I'm up here. I don't have as good a view as you. He has that POV view like we have here on Facebook, the point of view on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
So we know that Resurrection comes in as a high-powered offense that likes to throw the ball. They immediately go 4 receivers, show motion, jet sweep, and he's got the edge, and he's got room to run, and he's quick. And he's out to about a 10-yard gain. Big stick up there comes flying up I'm trying to get a number for you.
Maybe? Let's see who that was.
Looked like number 14.
44.
Smersina in on the tackle, comes up, but 15-yard gain. Bulldogs got to contain. That's where you got to have defensive ends and linebackers fill on the edge.
Well, when that jet sweep happened, Kip, they came away from that where they had trips. There was no one over there. And if you're going to have them get a big gain, you might as well make them pay a little bit for it. And Smersina at least introduced himself as a senior. Now look at this formation, Kip.
Spread it right back out. Doubles formation. Jet sweep coming this way. They'll give it. Same play, other direction. And they get outside again. And he's got the corner and he's got room to run. One man to beat, and knocked out of bounds by Atkin. Atkin comes up, makes the touchdown-saving tackle, but the Bulldogs got to do something with their ends or they're going to run outside all day.
Absolutely, and so far, Klimper twice has been there but has trailed the play. He needs to get a better angle of pursuit on that if he's going to have any luck playing linebacker tonight. We're back
Same doubles formation, but they'll go under center, quarterback sneak. Huge push by that line for Resurrection Christian. Some big boys there on that line, and they just drive it in, and they got 6. 10:05 left, and they're going to be up to kick that extra point.
Man, oh man, did they ever push us backwards. That line of scrimmage shifted about 4 yards.
Took them 3 plays, and they show why they're ranked number 4 right now. They made it to the semis last year, and some swinging gate. Old-time football right here. Line up in the swinging gate formation. We'll see if they kick it or if they run something out of it. Motion, and they're going to run it. And a huge push, and he's in for 2.
2-point conversion is good.
And just like that, it's 8-0, 10:05 left.
Here we go.
Another deep kickoff. This one a lot higher. And going to land right at the 1, so we're going to take it. Here comes Klimper. Jumps over, hurdles a couple people, running hard, and gets a good return out just past the 25.
No fear from that young man. He puts his head down and goes. And we really have got to do something on this drive, or this night could quickly go the way of an endangered species. Get back.
Bulldogs set up in that little bit different look than we've seen from them. Split backfield, shotgun, 1 wing.
Oh,
huge rush. And there's nothing he can do. And we talked about this before. When teams send more than one guy, the Bulldogs have a hard time picking it up.
Kip Keenan rolled right. No one's there except for 2 Resurrection Christian players who crushed him for what, 8 to 12 yard loss. Something wasn't right with that play.
Yeah, you gotta right now. You gotta go under center. You gotta hand the ball off quick. Bulldogs lose about 12 on that play, and we line up in the double wing under center. Hafey in motion. They try to counter and immediately wrapped up. Once again, too much penetration in the backfield. And the Bulldogs have to find an answer for that, or it's going to be a long night for them, folks. So right now, Bulldogs are going to roll out again. Has some time, puts it up. Great coverage by Resurrection. Throws into double coverage. But that's about all he could do. He was under pressure again. Good job, Hildebrandt, getting rid of the ball.
Yeah, Mickey Klimper is back there. He's been their biggest weapon the last few weeks, aside from our quarterback. And, hey, he got a hand on it, but he was bracketed, as you said, man in front and man behind. And now we're going to punt. And, Kip, we've really got to stop this tide right now.
Michael Stevenson deep for the Cougars.
Here we go, the punt for the Bulldogs. Pressure right there. Good punt by Keenan Hildebrandt to the midfield stripe.
Ball's on the ground, and the Bulldogs dive on it. And Caden Hafey jumping on it down there. First man down, jumps on the ball, heads up. And the Bulldogs have it at midfield. Now let's do something with it, boys. Let's go.
Yes, number 23, the best-looking member of his family, I'm told, and that's absolutely sure. Gets the fumble recovery. Great job. That is what the Bulldogs needed.
I love having Shane up here.
It's fun. Let's do something here. Let's surprise some people.
You're right. Hey, and you know what? The last 2 times that they've lined up, they've kept the center uncovered. They've split. Run the quarterback sneak. It's going to get yards. Here we go. Let's see if they line up the same way.
Whatever works right now. This is a huge point in this game. We forced a turnover. We recovered it. Now let's get some positive yardage.
Option. Hildebrandt keeps.
Hildebrandt keeps it.
Gets a couple.
Oh, 2nd down and 8, Kip.
Hey, we got Klimper out wide to the near side. Back in the double wing. Hildebrandt underneath. Dive to Smersina. That was the same play we saw first play of the game, and it looks like it's going to be close to a first down.
Great job, Smersina running hard, and right now it's just like, I don't know, like you go back to Rocky V when you're punching the Russian and you think he's a machine. Finally you hit him and he bleeds. Hey, they are not a machine. They're a man. They can bleed, and right there you punched them and they bled a little bit. Keep going. You can do it. You can compete with these guys.
First down for the Bulldogs, and they're across midfield. Bulldogs will spread it out with 2 wide now. Klimper and Montoya. Option, Hildebrandt. And he works hard to get a few.
Yes, falling forward again. Positive yardage on first down. We talked about it very much early in this game. And Keenan Hildebrandt stretches for as much yardage as he can get. It's all good. 2nd now and 8.
All right, Bulldogs back in that split formation. Back's really deep. About 7 yards back. Looks to toss. Nobody there. Looks like a broken play, and Hildebrandt's just got to run. Broken play, not sure. Looked like he was looking to toss, but neither running back, both running backs took off. And loss of 1. All right, 3rd and 10. Bulldogs got to put it in the air now. Draw a screen maybe. And they'll try to run option and immediately hit, but Hildebrandt makes something out of nothing, because I'll tell you what, he had nothing and he said, nope, not going to happen. Breaks a tackle, stiff arms a guy, and gets a first down.
How about that? He says, I will not go quietly into the night tonight. He stiff arms after initially they had tackled our running back. As soon as he was handing the ball off, takes it out and makes something happen. That young man.
And that's what you want to see seniors do. Keenan doing a great job, senior leader out there, and comes up with a huge play on 3rd and 10.
Wow, big play here. We'll stay right with it. Kip, we're moving the ball up to the 30 now of Resurrection Christian. Put a little bit of doubt in their minds.
Toss sweep to Hafey, trying to get to the edge, cuts it up. He's got some room. He gets about 3 on it. Another good positive gain for the Bulldogs.
Boy, bodies are flying around and hitting each other out there, Kip.
I like that when we're getting positive yards and we just keep chunking it away. Keep it up, Bulldogs. Let's go.
2nd down 7, Kip.
Mickey really wide this time, right in front of the hometown bench. Option. Give to the fullback. Immediately swarmed. Going to bring up a long 3rd down. Trips formation. We've never seen that before. 3rd and 8. Shotgun. Quick rush, tries to throw the screen, caught by Klemper. Oh, and he loses his feet. And he would have had even it would have been battling for the first, but definitely would have got more yardage, but just loses his feet. Nice little slip screen by the Bulldogs, and now they bring up a doable 4th down and 2.
And how about that catch, Kip? What a throw, he rips it. What great hands by Klemper. Let's just stay here as we prepare for this play. Oh my goodness, if he doesn't lose his feet, you're saying he's battling for the first, he might go. Make sure you have your best play here now. 4th down, the biggest play absolutely of this game, without a doubt. Make sure it's your best play. Here we go.
Hildebrandt under center, motion Hafey, option to that side. Hildebrandt's going to drive it ahead on the option, and he's got the first down.
What a play, all heart there as he busts his way forward, refuses to go down until he has that first down.
Bulldogs back under center, new set of downs. Quarterback sneak, and he almost breaks it. He was close.
So close. We called for it, but just like I said so many times, the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. And although that doesn't look like a bunch, it's 5 yards, Kip. Quick.
Yeah, great play for the Bulldogs, and they keep the drive alive. And it's what we said, Shane. We're at 2:47 now left in the first. And we said time of possession is huge. We have to have time of possession if we want to win this game and be in it. And that's what the Bulldogs are doing right now.
And this is a drive for the ages right here, Kip. We have answered them, and we are down there looking to score. Here's the pass.
Back to pass. Quick dart. Tipped out of there. Looked like a hand got on it by a defender. And stops the clock at 2:27 in the first. And Bulldogs will have a 3rd and 6.
For a pass.
All right, here we go. Everybody back in tight with the double wing. And give to Smorsina. He tries to get to the edge. And he breaks 1 tackle, and he's close to the first. We'll see where the spot is. And going to bring up a 4th and 1.
Wow, and the Bulldogs right now, Kip, hanging in there with Resurrection Christian, the 4th-rated team in the state.
It's just enough, Shane, for the first down. So it's going to be 1st down and goal from the 7.
So, hey, we're here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. We're also on our Facebook page bringing live coverage. The Bulldogs have battled back in this game. They are losing 8-0 right now, but they are down close. Let's see if they can punch this in here.
Motion Smorsina. Give to Smorsina right up the middle, and he gets about 2 yards on the carry. Brings up a 2nd and goal from the 5. Moffat County, double wing, 1 wide receiver out. And they drop back to pass, and he's sacked again, and this time it's a big loss. About an 8-yard loss, going to bring up a 3rd and goal from the 13.
Long down now, Kip. We threw it on 2nd down.
Back to pass, Hildebrandt. He's under pressure, and it's going to be a holding on the Bulldogs, but it's going to get declined because it's going to go to the house by Resurrection Christian. That's number 28, and he's going to take it all the way in. Christian Sanders in for the touchdown. About a 80-yard scoop and score for Resurrection.
Well, that will destroy your...
And it kills you, man. You got a great drive going. You got second goal from the 5. We choose to pass. We get an 8-yard loss on the sack. We go back to pass again. We're sacked again. This time it's on the ground. They pick it up. They run it 80 yards for the touchdown. And you just heard the crowd silence. The momentum shift is huge.
Well, Kip, heartbreaking turn of events.
Yeah, shift of momentum, huge. And swinging gate from the Cougars. They'll motion. And if they don't shift that line, they're going for 2. And now we got a flag.
They had 2 guys moving at the beginning of the snap there,
And
Kip.
that's what they're going to call.
Kip, now you assume they're going to go ahead and try to kick an extra point here as they had 2 men moving before the snap of the ball. Let's see what happens.
Yep, 25-yard field goal attempt, or extra point attempt. Left-footed kicker. We've seen him put a couple in the end zone. Well, one big kickoff in the end zone. That's good, and it makes the score 15-0 with 30 seconds left in the first in favor of the visiting Cougars.
One player coming late onto the field. They're sprinting out, Kip. And all I can say is, once again, we have to answer.
Yeah, Bulldogs shell-shocked on that one. So, big kick. This one's bounces into the end zone. And Bulldogs will take over on the 20. To Smersina. And just a host of Cougars coming at him. And Smersina able to get to the corner and get a couple. And brings up a 2nd and 8 for the Dogs.
Well, 2nd and 7 coming up, Kip.
Motion Hafey. Give to the fullback. And trying to drive ahead. Maybe gets a yard.
It's nothing.
Moffat County student section making some noise here tonight.
Louder!
Want to say thanks to all our sponsors for bringing you tonight's game. These Moffat County proud businesses: Craig Family Dental, McDonald's, GCR Tires and Service, Hampton Inn and Suites, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Cook Chevrolet Ford Subaru, Mountain Air Spray, Rocky Mountain Machinery, your Kubota dealer, Bank of Colorado, Severson Supply and Rental, 3B Enterprises, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, DNP, Duran and Pierce Contractors, and Epp Associates Professional Land Surveyors. All bringing you tonight's action, Moffat County football. And we're back. Here we go. It's the start of the second quarter. Moffat County ball, 3rd and 6. Wide to the near side is Scranton. Another blitz coming in, and Keenan hit so fast. I mean, Shane, he has got to, if he's going to throw, it's got to be quick because they are bringing the house.
Right now, you have to think about your entire season, Kip, right now. When you drop Keenan and Hildebrandt back right now against this team, you've got to leave extra protection, leave your tight end something because he's going to get hurt.
Well, it's just the start of the second quarter, and he's already been sacked or knocked down 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, well, we've seen the best plays for him are running straight ahead between the guards, right behind the center. And you just worry about his health. He is taking some shots. He's punting now. He does it all. And again, one of the better punters in the state. And it's caught at the 45. Return.
Picked up by Michael Stevenson. He's got a lane right down to about the 39. And Resurrection back with the ball. And nice catch down right there. As soon as your knee touches, you're down. Now, Resurrection Christian, first pass of the game that they've thrown. That's only their 4th offensive play. They only ran 3 offensive plays in the first quarter, but it took them 3 plays to go 80 yards and score. Quick pass again.
There you go.
And incomplete.
So, Kip, right now, this is going to be one of those statistical anomalies where we said we have to win the time of possession. We are, but the game flow trends towards it doesn't matter because they had, 3 plays and scored on the long run for a touchdown, and then defensively scored on an 80-yard touchdown. So at this point, time possession is out the window. You just need to score.
Yeah, you got to score, and it comes down to it. That's it. 10:49 left here in the first half. And they'll show trips for the first time. Quarterback draw. has some room, gains about 6 and enough for a first down.
Got to stem the tide.
Quarterback is number 12, Bryn Hayden. He's also a linebacker for the Cougars and not a small kid. 225 pounds, 6'2".
Jet sweep again, Kip, and all day, all the room out there you can look for.
Yep, jet sweep, different running back, same result. Big gain for the Cougars.
Yeah, but at the end there, you had Hafey and Klimper.
Yeah, and anytime you have safeties making tackles, it's not good. And motion across, they'll jet sweep it the other way. Hey, and that's what we got to have. Chase Marshall in there making the stop. And that's exactly what you got to do, because if you don't, they will run the jet sweep until it doesn't work. And that's what you got to do.
Stop it. And you know what? The last time we saw Chase Marshall 2 weeks ago here on this field, he had an injured shoulder. So it's nice to see him back on the field making a huge play for a big loss of yardage, and that changes this drive.
Loss of 5. They'll go empty backfield. 5 receivers showing. Motion across. Go to a quads look. Quick pass. Tipped out of there. Smersino wanted the pick. If it would have been a little closer, he might have had a pick 6, but just out of reach.
3rd and long, Kip. Biggest play for our defense all night.
Multiple set offense for the Cougars. Back to pass. Has time. Wide open. Makes 2 Bulldogs miss with a little shake and bake, and he's in for the touchdown. And we've said his name before. Michael Stevenson, number 18, makes another play and a touchdown for the Cougars, and it's 21-0 with 9:42 left in the first half. And they'll look over, get the signal from the sideline. Cougars will motion, and now they will shift.
Wow.
And the Bulldogs jump off sides, and that's going to move them even closer. So half the distance to the goal after the defense jumps. And same play they scored on earlier, and he just walks into the end zone.
I mean, literally like he was skiing down Steamboat Mountain there, just skis right into the goal line, Kip, for 2.
So Bulldogs have had the chance to return one of these because Stevenson likes to put them in the end zone.
What
Big
a
leg. This one's going to land short. Going to go to Kel Scranton. He picks it up. Cuts to the middle. Finds a seam. He's got some room. He breaks another tackle. Great return for the sophomore. Showed some moves there. He breaks the tackle and brings it out past the 30.
No fear there. As our sophomore comes up, makes a great catch, and returns and puts his head down and makes positive yardage on that. Great job.
Ball's going to be spotted at about the 33 for the Bulldogs. Motion Hafey, option, give to the fullback. We got another flag on the ground. Comes in from the side judge. First and 5 for the Bulldogs. Option. Hildebrandt keeps. Another flag on the ground. Usually when it's in the backfield, it's going to be a holding.
Yeah, it's not good back there.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs. They'll go to trips formation. And you see it, you saw it happening right from the beginning. They went 3 DBs over there with the trips. They rushed 6 guys. We had 5 guys. They're just outnumbering you right now.
Yes.
They're bringing the house. And jet sweep immediately wrapped up.
Another
Nothing
flag.
there, and another flag comes flying in. Bulldogs show 2 wide. And Keenan will keep it for a short gain.
The crowd having some fun over here, Kip, for some positive vibes.
Hildebrandt back to punt. 6:50 left. And big rush. Might have got a hand on it.
Yeah, I've got a hand on it back there. And
Ball just skirts past the 50 where the Cougars will take over. Resurrection Christian back in that doubles set. Offset running back. Motion. Big sweep to the outside.
Klemper does a good job getting out there, making that initial contact and the tackle.
Good for about a 4-yard gain for the Cougars. 2nd and 6. I formation. Give. Good for about 6 on the run, and it's a first down for the Cougars. And 4 receivers make it 5 to the left. They'll counter back to the right, and good for about 7.
Zimmerman with a nice tackle there. He is the last line of defense. If he doesn't make that tackle, it's to the house. 23-0 with 5:27 clock running in this first half. It is Veterans Night. Going to have a bunch of well-deserving veterans that we totally appreciate their service. They're going to honor them at halftime, and there was free shirts here for veterans and the fans too. A very awesome cause. Great idea for tonight.
Cougars showing all different types of sets tonight. They'll motion, jet sweep. This time the Bulldogs have some guys there. Good job, wrapped up by a host of Bulldogs.
Yeah. Marshall first.
Going to be a loss of about 3.
And then you had Sversina in there making plays. And Kip, you really right now, it's just so disheartening. You look over there and you see 23-0. My goodness, this game was 8-0, and we were down to the 5-yard line with the first down. Couple passing plays later, and it's 23-0, you know, and just, gosh, so tough. And it's tough for our players out here. They've got to keep their head up and try to make a play.
Back to pass. And, you know, we said it earlier, nice pass and completion by the Cougars. But now they run like a wildcat, and that was Michael Stevenson now at quarterback for the Cougars.
Yeah, I mean,
that kid's doing a little bit of everything.
What a stud that guy is. And look, they ran their routes to perfection. You ran the out route, comes back in front of the sticks, gets the first down. Quarterback in the shotgun, no pressure, and he puts it right on the money. And a big third down once again becomes 1st and 10 on the 30.
Doubles. Motion to trips. Quarterback keep. Has lots of room. Untouched. Makes a man miss. Gets to the corner. And pushed out of bounds after a big gain. Call it 15. 3:43 left in the first half. 23-0 lead for the Cougars. Lead dive for a short gain, maybe 1.
Chase Marshall with a really nice tackle again. He's having a big night defensively for our Bulldogs.
Bunch formation to the near side. Back to pass. Batted down by Marshall. Good job. Gets his hands up. And that'll stop the clock at 2:58 left in the first half.
3rd down and long. We've got to cover the out route here. They're going to run the hitch route to the sticks, come back to him. Got to cover it. Lefty.
Back to pass. Sprints out.
Open.
Has a man.
Hit the ground.
And incomplete. Bounces on the ground.
Woo,
good coverage that time by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Hayfew was back there. Great job. Initially, they had a receiver come open in the left flat. I'm glad he didn't see it. And the lefty quarterback throws it a little bit too short. Ball hits the ground. 4th down now and long. Are they going to try a field goal here or go for it? Hopefully they try the field goal here. Oh, and they're going to come out and, yep.
Yeah, I like it. And that's a big victory for the Bulldogs, getting a stand there, keeping them out of the end zone, forcing them to this field goal attempt. It's going to be a 40-yard attempt, and he definitely has a leg for it. Michael Stevenson, he showed that he can put that ball up in the air.
Wow.
And it is through, and that would have been good from 50-plus, Shane.
Wow, what a leg on that young man, and it's 26-0. Here at near the end of the first half. 2:46 left till halftime.
This is Military Appreciation Night.
Back to receive the kickoff. Once again, Klemper and Scranton. Those two young men have both had good returns. This one looks like it's going to Klemper. Right on the 1. And he's coming like a full head of steam with him right up the middle. And hits a wall, and he's down just past the 20.
He laid the lumber on the defensive players that tried to hit him. They know that they tackled someone on that situation. Klemper straps back on the helmet, gets ready for this offensive series. And Kip, I mean, yes, it's 26-0, but it's absolutely, in the perfect world, you'd go down and get 6 here. Keep this close, or close as it can be.
Bulldogs have showed they can drive the ball. We had a great drive going, running the ball and just pounding it up the middle. Bulldogs get set. Give to Smarsina, immediately met in the backfield. 2:05 and running. Motion Hafey, dive to Hafey. Running hard, keeps his feet moving, maybe picks up a yard.
Yeah, right now our line, this is where maybe I don't know what you can do here. Go out now and have that conversation with your line, and we've got to move some people, have some pride now. And you can see their heads are down. And
and Bulldogs are going to have to. It's 3rd and long. If you throw the ball here, 1:53 left, you got to have max protection. You know they're going to send the house. Keenan's taking a beating, and you got to do something to protect him and give him some time to throw the rock. 1:53 on the clock. Bulldogs are going to spread it out. Twins to the near side, a single guy wide right. Motion. Jet sweep to Smarsina, and he's wrapped up for about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, just absolutely nothing there.
Hildebrandt back to punt.
Here we go, Kip. We already saw they're going to send everybody.
Well, yeah, and they've one guy back deep. They've been returning with 2. They go to 1 here. And they're bringing the heat.
They got it.
And they did. It looked like a hand got on it. Keenan did a good job getting it away. Now just let it stay.
So now we're going to see their 2-minute offense for this powerful 2A team. And, hey, we've seen the best of the best. We saw Delta, what were they, 2nd in the state in 2A. Now you're seeing Resurrection. I actually think maybe, I don't know who wins that game if Resurrection Christian plays Delta.
Great contest.
But you're seeing the best of the best, and this is the level you need to be if you want to compete.
So, ball's going to be spotted just at about the 48, 49-yard line, and 1:35 on the clock. And the Bulldogs need to step it up right here. And back in at quarterback is Brian Hayden, 235-pound senior. And they look to run the reverse.
Whoa, the double
reverse pass, guy wide open, nobody on him. And
what
it's caught. Catch. And they're lucky it was underthrown because he was wide open.
Kip, you've got 1:30 left before halftime. You know they're going to run some kind of misdirection, something like that before half.
Yep, they run a little double reverse pass, and Bulldogs got lucky it was underthrown.
Yeah. What do you say? You say watch the gadget play. They're going to have to run something like that. Man running 30 yards behind our cornerbacks wide open. Underthrown, or he walks into the end zone. Their heart and show some pride right now.
1:03 on the clock. Resurrection still has 1 timeout. Back to pass. And caught. Wrapped up by Smarsina.
Whoa, the suplex by Smarsina. He says, hey, I'm going to put you down with some authority. I'm going to at least let you know you've played in a football game.
Smarsina playing with some attitude. There's no quitting that kid. He wants to play. 44 seconds left. Timeout, Resurrection.
Okay, here we go. 2nd down and 6. We've got 44 seconds. Can the Bulldogs keep him out of the end zone here before halftime?
No timeouts left for the Cougars. Back to pass. And there's a nice rush and a sack by, looks like Chase Marshall and Frankie Masterson putting the pressure on.
Yeah, big man cometh.
That's what you got to do. Clock's running. They can't stop it.
3rd and 8.
Only an incomplete pass or a touchdown is going to stop this clock.
Taking a lot of time here.
Back to throw. Fade route. And just out of reach.
Smarsina on coverage, and I'll tell you what, Kip, can this quarterback spin it or what? He put that exactly.
It was close.
Wow.
It was close. That stops the clock with 16.7 seconds left. 4th down, and they're going to line up for another field goal attempt.
I mean, right here, send everybody, obviously, but somebody for the Bulldog Blue, make a play.
So Stevenson has already kicked a 40-yarder. This one's going to be from 32. Got more of an angle on this one though too, and a little bit tougher and tough angle for a lefty on these.
For what he's got leg-wise. Oh, and there is. Sure took a lot of time, and the Bulldogs are going to take time out. So, Kip, we just iced the kicker there, as you were saying, and we've got 16 seconds left. They're trying to make a long field goal here. What is the distance you said? It's 32?
32 yards. Already hit from 40. Good rush by the Bulldogs.
Wow, what a leg. The lefty, he's a sniper, rooftop sniper right there. Drills it through, and they take a 29-0 lead with 11 seconds left here. It's enough time for one kick return and a kneel.
11.6 seconds left. Maybe a squib kick here. See if they run out the clock.
Yeah, definitely you want to get it in one of your return man's hands and give him
squib
a chance.
Kick. Kicked up by JT Perulis. Finds a seam. Gets it out near the 50. 7.8 seconds left.
And now, Kip, you know what? We said kneel on it. Why not now at this point? Run your crazy play just like they did. Where maybe just your reverse, throw your fade. Something quick, though, but don't.
Yeah, it's got to be quick. You're near the 50. Yeah. Let's see what the Bulldogs do.
Oh, I lost. Okay, here we go, Kip. One play, basically, maybe two before half.
Low snap, picked up. Airs it out, going for Mickey. And incomplete.
Ball's knocked down.
1.1 seconds left.
And did you see what a great job they did there, Kip? They had their guys way back. So even though Mickey ran a great route and it's a good pass, there's nobody getting behind them. They were 30 yards off the ball when the ball snapped. Nobody can get behind them there. And I guarantee you right now, too, their safeties and their corners are going to be very well off the ball.
No, and a much better job that time with protection by the O-line. And Keenan did a good job stepping up in the pocket and giving himself time to throw.
Absolutely.
Bulldogs in shotgun. Kel Scranton out wide to the far side. Hildebrand back under pressure. And has wisely just gets rid of it. And that's going to end the half, 29-0 in favor of the visiting Cougars. Want to say thank you to all of our Moffat County Proud businesses for bringing you tonight's game. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Craig Family Dental. GCR Tires and Service, Hampton Inn and Suites, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Cook, Chevrolet, Ford, Subaru, Mountain Air Spray, Rocky Mountain Machinery, your Kubota dealer, Bank of Colorado, Severson Supply and Rental, 3B Enterprises, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, D&P Duran and Pierce Contractors, Ep Associates Professional Land Surveyors. All Moffat County Proud businesses bringing you Moffat County football. We'll be right back with the third quarter and second half. You're watching Moffat County Bulldog football on MoffatCountyProud.com.
Army members, take 2 steps forward, please. Navy members, take 2 steps forward, please. Air Force members, take 2 steps forward. Ladies and gentlemen, let's show our appreciation for our United States military veterans and active duty members with your applause. Thank you, gentlemen.
Second half, Bulldogs are going to kick off. Chase Marshall with the honors. And squib kick comes off the foot and rolls out of bounds.
Rolls out of bounds, that's penalty.
And Resurrection's going to have the choice to take the ball right there or make the Bulldogs re-kick.
Well, Kip, here we are starting the second half. Ball at the 40-yard line, and now we have a stoppage of play here. Let's see what they've got going on. College game, helping Michigan beat CU last week. Here we go. We're underway.
Fake the jet sweep, dive right up the middle, and met hard
Good
by
job,
Hildebrandt and Klimper. 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. And shotgun formation, motion, fake the jet sweep, back to pass. Under pressure, puts it up, has a receiver, he'll pull it in.
Kip, can you believe it? My favorite word, that play was so discombobulated. They don't have things going quite right. They almost snap it into their running back, and still he's able to put it on the money.
Yeah, big catch, big play for the Cougars.
So 1st and 10, and Kip, we talked about this quarterback is phenomenal. He's rolling right and puts that ball on the money.
Yeah, and it's got some zip on it. Motion. And lead dive for the Cougars. And doesn't get touched for the first 6 yards because of a great push by that offensive line.
Yeah, there's a flag down, which could be our best friend. And Kip, that is simple smash mouth power football. They bring a guy in motion, he turns his body to the line of scrimmage and waits and goes forward, blocks the first blue jersey he sees. Their fullback runs behind that, or tailback, and they're just going to get power yardage. It's simple and effective. Right now, this is going to be a very helpful penalty. Maybe, hopefully, we can capitalize.
It'll be a holding call on the Cougars. Makes it a 1st and 15. 4 receivers back to pass. Has time, going deep.
Woo! And he threw that one way out of bounds, Kip.
Way out of bounds, and a smart decision because he was covered by Ryan Zimmerman, and Ryan Zimmerman was right where he needed to be.
Okay, 2nd down and long, Kip, and let's see, little victories, little positive things here. Let's play better in the second half. Let's win the 3rd quarter. Big 2nd down and 15 right here.
And shuffle pass. Wrapped up by Hildebrandt, gain of about 6.
I remember back in the day, old Dan Reeves for the Broncos, man. He practically invented the shovel, whatever you want to call it, the shovel pass. However you look at it, it's a very safe play because people always think that's a fumble. No, it's a forward pass. They just shuffle it forward. They shovel it forward. Good gain. Brings up now 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 8. And you get everybody coming forward on a rush. You let them have free release on the outside. The quarterback just shuffles it right up the middle. Good play. You don't see that run very often at this level, but it works really well.
No, Resurrection Christian going deep in the playbook tonight. They're running everything and anything.
It's like page 722, section A, part B.
Straight drop back, steps up in the pocket, and incomplete. Got a flag down.
Heck yeah. So we have number 73 rushing really well for the Bulldogs there. He's held.
That was Mossman. Mossman does a great job. Gets in there, lays a lick on the quarterback. One of the few times that we've got a knockdown and holding on the Cougars.
He has declined. It'll be 4th and 9.
So good job. Put some pressure on. And my goodness, again, this quarterback for Resurrection Christian, he does a great job of sensing pressure, stepping up in the pocket and letting her rip. He felt pressure there. Turns out it was a hold, and he still gets rid of the ball, takes a hit. Good job, Devin Mossman, getting in there and putting some pressure on the quarterback. Ooh, they're going for it, Kip. Biggest play, obviously, of this second half if we're going to win the 3rd quarter.
Back to throw. Lays it up. Good coverage by the Bulldogs. Had guys all over that, and pressure once again on the quarterback.
John T. Perulis came in there like a man possessed. Kip hit him low, and he shook up their quarterback a little bit.
Defense gets it done. Bulldog ball now on the 35. First possession of the second half. Low snap. Big rush coming in at Hildebrandt. Tries to throw the screen.
Good idea, Kip, but you have to set it up just right. If we were able to get our player over here, I believe it was going to number 7, Isaac Montoya, he's got to get in an open area. You got everybody for Resurrection Christian in the backfield. If you can drop it over the top, that's going a long ways, but you have to give him a second to get back there and get set. 2nd down and 10 after we missed that play there, Kip.
Quarterback sneak, Hildebrandt breaks ahead for about 5.
There you go. Keep doing it till they stop it. It's positive yardage. We tried our screenplay before that. Didn't work. But this is coming off of holding Resurrection Christian, I believe, for the first time in this game on 4 downs. They turned it over on possession. That's a good positive thing. You've got to now start thinking towards your league schedule where the competition is not as stiff. But you also know this is what awaits you if you can get a ticket to that state tournament punched.
Bulldogs back in shotgun. Need about 5 to get 4 new downs. And they'll run the counter to Chase Marshall, and he maybe gets a yard. It's going to bring up a 4th and 4.
Now at this point, what do you do? I think probably punt it and really shift this field position, but you're down 29-0. Some people would say, hey, you've just got to try to keep this ball going offensively. But it was nice to see the ball go to someone different, Chase Marshall. And guys, we have not been able to get our big back this year. Smersina, he just has not got it going. He's had a couple big plays in games, but we really got to get him going heading into league.
Bulldogs with option look. Fakes
Nice
the pitch. Hildebrandt puts his shoulder down, runs the guy over, and he's got the first down. Like the call, option, and Hildebrandt, you said it, Shane, with a great fake that threw the defender off. He got north and south and gets the first down.
We've got Scranton on the bottom down here.
Bulldogs back to pass. Hildebrandt takes a lick. Intercepted by Stevens. He's going to have some room to run. Cuts back against the grain and finally wrapped up by Klemper. And Resurrection will take over at about the 33. Long field. Timeout Bulldog.
Well, Kip, it ended up being almost like a punt. You know, Resurrection Christian now takes over on their own 32, 1st and 10.
Halfback pass coming at you. Bulldogs trying to put on some pressure. Still room to run. He's going to tuck it and go. And he gains about half of what he needs for the first.
As you said, they are reaching deep into the playbook. They are working on everything that they might want to run down the road.
Starting to feel a couple raindrops, Shane.
Perfect football weather, Kip. Big handoff there up the middle. Good job tackling there by number 12, Keenan Hildebrandt. I took the thunder.
For about 2.
All right, Kip, here we go. It's 3rd down and 4. I'm all out of breath. Go ahead.
Quarterback sneak, 235 pounds of quarterback coming through, and he's got the first down and then some, and brings it across midfield.
Wow,
Bunch formation, a lot of receivers in tight there. And it's the old Green Bay power sweep. They just overloaded the right side and then brought him that way, and it's good for about 8.
Good tackle there by number 5, Kip. Who is that young man? Wes Atkins, good job. 2nd down and short.
Jared Atkin. Wes Atkin, his older brother, graduated last year.
Well, shout out to him too, huh?
Offset eye, motion. Lead dive. Wrapped up by Klemper and a host of other Bulldogs, and going to be enough for the first down, and it's going to move the chains for the Cougars. 5:22 left here in the third. 29-0 lead for the Cougars. Back to throw.
Wow, Kip, drop it in the bucket out there. That's Smersina on the coverage. Good job, but this young man puts it down there almost exactly where it needs to be. It's either going to be caught by his receiver or fall harmlessly incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Cougars. Good rush by the Bulldogs that time. They'll send the linebacker from outside, but very quickly they're able to get rid of it. Good job by Bryn Hayden, the quarterback for the Cougars, as JT Perulis put a lot of pressure on. Ends up being about a 4-yard gain.
Still, Kip, we made a good defensive play there. Here we go, 3rd down, wide open. And you're just going to have receivers running to the sticks there defensively. You know in your mind you've got to know where the first down markers are. Set your turf right there. That's where they're going to set up to try to get the first down when they throw it. And that's what they did successfully. Chunk, chunk, chunk. First down again.
And hurry up. right back on the ball, and they get the
Wow.
Bulldogs to jump with the hard count.
Yeah. Okay, 1st and 5.
Quick throw at the hook route, and in for the touchdown is the Cougars, and they just add another 6 onto that score. That was number 1, Connor Stala.
Tell you what, their quarterback looked like a surgeon. Surgical precision with a scalpel right there as he slices and dices us all the way down for an easy catch and run for a touchdown. And now the Bulldogs are down 35-0. We'll see if if Resurrection Christian decides to go for 2 here, or they stick in the extra point.
Extra point attempt. Up. And good. 4:13 left. 36-0 lead for the Cougars.
Well, Kip here, 36-0, and I tell you, it's tough to be on the other side of this now. 2 out of 3 weeks, 2 games in a row. You are on the verge of being mercy ruled on your home stadium.
Klemper takes it inside the 5 and just goes hard up the middle. Ball squirts out, and Klemper down. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. He's a tough kid. He pops up.
Yeah, he's up. He says, I will not stay down. How about that, Kip? Full speed, and he says, I'm not going to take this anymore. Dives head first into the pile, hits the ground, then the ball comes out. But that's an attitude right there. That's saying, I'm sick of this. I'm tired of being down on my home field and getting mercy ruled, and he went for it. Well, we're out there in shotgun formation, Kip.
Low snap on the ground. Hildebrandt running for his life right now, looking to get rid of it. Wisely does. Throws a burner into the ground at the feet of Klemper.
Well, 2nd and 10, Kip.
Eddie Smersina, broken play, trying to make something happen.
Oh, and they're going to call a holding.
Nice stiff arm, stays in bounds. Has a first down, but we got several flags on the play.
Yeah, they're going to call the crack back there, one of our guys. But you know what? Have a heart. It's 36-0. Well, Kip, the penalty takes us way back again, 2nd and very long.
Sweep to Hafey, nothing on the outside. Has to cut back in, and about, let's count them, 9 white jerseys on top of him.
Yep, and you know their coach is going to be mad because the other 2 guys were not in on that tackle.
So 3rd.
And another penalty, Kip.
Delay a game.
So, Kip, this 3rd quarter has just deteriorated into a mess. It's raining now, penalties everywhere. Here's the pass, wide open. What a catch by Klemper. He's got some room to run. He wants to make something happen. Big gain. What a catch.
Yeah, great catch by Klemper, man. He extended, got up in the air, pulled it down, and then got about a 12-yard gain.
Oh,
so
no.
The rain is beginning to come down, Shane.
Wow, the weather. Kip, my candy's going to get wet.
Nice punt. Hildebrandt takes a nice Bulldog bounce. Going to be picked up.
Boom, get him. Oh, everybody runs by, misses. There's a clip right in front of everyone. It's called, so it's going to help us out here.
1:48 left in the 3rd. Long field for the Cougars.
Hafey's in there, he misses.
And pressure, and forces the quick pass, almost picked off by Perulis. And the quarterback counter right up the middle, and gets about 10. And just like that, it's in 3rd and about 4.
So, Kip, we bring up 3rd and 6 now. This is where you got to reach down deep in that intestinal fortitude. Say, I'm not going to let them mercy rule me.
Quick pass, hook route, tipped out of there.
Good job, Ryan Zimmerman there to hit him as soon as he drops the pass. It's going to bring up 4th down, and we're going to hold him on down. We're going to drop back. Is that Mickey Klemper I see back there?
Mickey Klemper back to receive.
And I tell you what, he will not have any fear. He will grab it and go. As you were saying when you were off the air, this is the first punt of the game for Resurrection Christian. No pressure.
Nice punt, takes a big roll for the Cougars. Mickey picks it up, makes a guy miss, runs down the sideline and gets a good gain.
Good job on 12, 14-yard return. Good job, he kept his eyes up, He moved laterally, was able to pick it up. And make
Yeah,
a
great
positive
job,
play.
Mickey Klemper. If he doesn't grab that, that ball's rolling inside the 20. Instead, the Bulldogs have it out near the 35.
Okay, Kip, first down.
Bulldogs
for the
back in
Bulldogs.
shotgun. Back to throw. Out route. Caught
Good
by
Gotta be Mickey Klemper over there, right?
Klemper over there.
That was the Mickey Klemper show
And
there.
he's going to have enough for the first down.
Kip, did you see what they did? They had, seriously, 10 men at the line of scrimmage. One receiver ran the route. They kept in double guys to help protect Keenan, and Klemper was able to get open. A good ball, good pass, and a first down. So great job there, and you have to go maximum protection. I don't know, though, if I've ever seen 10 men in and one route. Really?
Doubles for the Bulldogs. First and 10 on the 45. Hildebrandt will keep it. Mashing ahead, moving the pile, and it's good for 9.
Good. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling up there for a 9-yard gain.
Into the third quarter, I want to say thank you to all our Moffat County Proud businesses for bringing you tonight's Bulldog football. Craig Family Dental, McDonald's, GCR Tires and Service, Hampton Inn and Suites, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Cook Chevrolet, Ford, Subaru, Mountain Air Spray, Rocky Mountain Machinery, your Kubota dealer, Bank of Colorado, Severson Supply and Rental, 3B Enterprises, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, D&P Duran and Pierce Contractors, and Epp Associates Professional Land Surveyors. You're watching Bulldog football on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
Here we go, Kip. Second down and 2. Good drive going.
Motion, pitch to Elias Perulis. He's met immediately, line of scrimmage, no gain. Third and short for the Bulldogs. Hildebrandt, quarterback sneak, goes to the left, right behind the tackle, the big man Shipman, and he's got the first down, and the chains move again, and it's a new set of downs for the Bulldogs.
Right now,
Klemper wide to the near side. Hildebrandt back to throw. He lets it go deep, and he is lit right when he throws it, and he's slow getting up. He has taken a beating tonight, Shane.
I'm telling you what, Kip, he is one tough young man. He has been hit, and hit. I'm talking right, left, you're toothless. And he has just kept getting up, and he keeps gunning and playing hard. But at some point, you got to think, hey, it's 36-0. Let's live to fight another day with our outstanding quarterback against the 4th-rate team in the state, Kip.
Yeah, Resurrection Christian looking to move to 4-0 after this one. Counter to Hafey. He's wrapped up as soon as he gets the ball. Loss of 2 on the play.
Mikey, the score is 36-0. Not us.
3rd and 12 for the Dogs. Option look. Hildebrandt pitches it way out. Hafey pulls it in, and shoestring tackle brings him down after about a gain of 1. Hildebrandt rolls right, puts that shoulder back, lets it fly. It's going to be a jump ball, and tipped out of there. Klemper about pulls it in.
Mickey Klemper gave it everything he had there. And I did the best I could there to get that here on our Facebook feed. Didn't catch it till the end. Go ahead, go to a commercial here, Lance.
Resurrection will go with the lead dive. Makes the first guy miss, and runs for about 10.
Here we go, 2nd down and 6.
Counter, nobody there, and well, JT Perulis gets an ankle tackle, but it's going to be another first down for the Cougars.
Junior high bowling, 8 until 10, $5.
Big toss sweep for the Cougars. And wrapped up near the sideline of the Cougars for about a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. And they'll dive it right up the middle, and it's going to be another first down for Resurrection Christian.
Yeah, just chunk yardage. And I see my friend Alex.
And
big game.
The pile just keeps moving. The pile just keeps moving. Looked like he maybe had a 4 or 5 yard gain, and it ends up being a 10 plus.
You cannot be that guy watching football when you're playing football.
Ball placed just outside the 20. Another lead dive, this time wrapped up immediately by Klemper.
Right there, right away.
Well,
And a loss
still,
of about 6.
Klemper's still playing his heart out there. You had John T. Prulis in there. And now we've had 2 of our best players we've seen on the injury table. Hopefully, Keenan Hildebrandt is just doing something different there. 6:42 remaining. Is the hot sweep. He gets outside. He misses the Marshall tackle. He's got one man to beat on the sidelines.
And Wade, Josh Teeter on that last tackle.
I think he's playing for Smercina right now, Kip.
Fullback give right up the middle and into the end zone for the touchdown.
There we go. That clock will run fast now, mercifully into the mercy rule, which is what that's built for. Get these kids off this field and out of here once he gets up over 40. No more swinging gate here, just normal set, but you never know. Their kicker, the left-footed kicker, you don't see very often. Almost blocked there. Good effort coming off the edge by Ryan Zimmerman.
No good.
And it's a miss. First thing they've missed all night.
42-0, 5:33 left in this one.
To go in the game.
Squib kick, picked up by Klemper.
He still wants an opportunity to make something happen. Makes 1 man miss, 2 men miss, 3 men miss.
Nice return for Klemper, brings it out past the 20. And the Bulldogs will take over, probably their last opportunity to drive down the field. Running clock, 4:17 and ticking.
So Kip, I see Smercina on the sideline, helmet off. Obviously he's not going to play again. Knee wrapped, leg up, and we have a bunch of backups in.
Yeah.
Okay, there is the sweep right. And then goes to Elias Perulis, running hard.
Lots of subs in for both teams right now as this game winds down. Sweep. Dominic Paschetti running hard, moving his feet, gets the first down.
That's what we wanted to see. He wants to prove it. So Kip, our future stars. Oh, and there's a quick.
Colby Beaver at quarterback. Another toss to Paschetti. Paschetti running hard, shedding some tacklers. And gets about 6.
Wow, that was pretty good and still believe his.
Yeah, and league coming up for the Bulldogs. And that's where you really want to get it going. And incomplete pass.
Woo, Colby got lit up, but he still was able to get it out there pretty good.
But the Bulldogs bust into the Western Slope League next week, and that's when really you got to get it going then, because you got to win that league probably with our record right now. You're going to have to win that league. But if you win the league, you're guaranteed a top 8 spot in the playoffs. If you don't win the league, you're probably not going to the playoffs.
And I can say right now, you win that league, you're going to be number 8. Hard running by the Bulldogs here with this running clock. Again, we appreciate all of our sponsors. They've made it possible for us to be here, for us to be able to be on Facebook with our Moffat County Proud Facebook page. 42-0, the Bulldogs losing. Clock is running now. Probably get one more play in. And again, you've got to just move past this. Bulldogs are coming off a league title. The year before that, they tied with Battle Mountain, although they lose the tiebreaker because they got beat by Battle Mountain. So they've got to defend their league title.
And Beaver back to pass. Zips it. Incomplete. And that's going to be the last play of the game as we have 15 seconds and counting, ticking down.
Well,
Resurrection won't run another play. Final score 42-0 in favor of the 4th-ranked Resurrection Christian Cougars. Bulldogs will start league action next week. Make sure you're with us. This is MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Want to say thanks to all of our sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be able to be here. When you see them, tell them thanks for being Moffat County proud. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Grant and Pierce Contractors, Ep Associates, Professional Land Surveyors, Young Life, Identity Graphics, Chaos Inc., Rocky Mountain Machinery, your Kubota dealer, Bank of Colorado, Severson Supply and Rental, 3B Enterprises, Mountain Air Spray, Cook Chevrolet Ford Subaru, McDonald's, GCR Tires and Service, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Hampton Inn and Suites, and Craig Family Dental. Thanks for being with us. You're watching Moffat County Bulldog Football on MoffatCountyProud.com.